Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your boy, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. You are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your boy, Captain Will. We got a good one today, y'all. I said we got a good one today, y'all. We're talking about Talaysia Cooper. Talaysia Cooper. A little birdie flew out in the nest. We always talking about various different commitments, transfers, and what have you for the South Carolina Gamecock women's basketball team. But we got a birdie that flew out the nest. Talaysia Cooper has entered the transfer portal. She has decided to move on from the Gamecocks. It went down Wednesday evening last night, and we're going to talk about it. Talaysia Cooper has decided to enter the transfer portal. Let's go. Rising sophomore Talaysia Cooper has decided to move on from the South Carolina Gamecocks. She made a decision last night. She made a decision. I saw it on Twitter. Somebody gave me the update on Twitter. Talaysia Cooper, 6 foot, rising sophomore. Talaysia Cooper, ranked as the 18th best player in the 2022 class, the 4th best point guard in the country, McDonald's All-American, All-State over and over and over, Gatorade Player of the Year, super duper talent in high school ranks. Talaysia Cooper was the best player in the state of South Carolina in 2022 and one of the best players in the country. This past season was her first year. Didn't get a lot of playing time. Averaged about 9 minutes a game, played in 24 games, during the season. Most of the time was during blowouts. Averaging about 3 points, 2 rebounds, a little over assist a game. What we saw in Talaysia Cooper during this season was the transition from the high school ranks to the college ranks, but not all just the college ranks, but at an elite program of South Carolina, the elite program of college basketball, playing in the SEC, every game on television. Competition matters. Playing against better players at practice. We saw when she came in the game, sometimes she was unsure of herself. And that's not no shade or anything like that, because she's a freshman. She's a freshman. And not many freshmen come into South Carolina and be stars or contribute. That is the way that South Carolina is kind of built. Because when you have elite talent, when all players on the team are McDonald's All-Americans, when all players on the team are the best in their state, when all players on the team were highly recruited and highly rated, there's a pecking order. There's a pecking order. So, and not like how Don Staley's system is easy to learn. She puts a lot of, being the point guard herself, Don Staley, she puts a lot on the plate of point guards. And Talaysia Cooper was a point guard in college, but I think she was more of a combo guard. A size 6 foot is ideal. Can handle the ball. She does a little bit of everything. She can pass. She can shoot. She can defend. But what I think kept Talaysia from earning more minutes last year, and I think that what have kept her from earning more minutes this year, was that she can do a little bit of everything. But she doesn't excel at any of them at the elite SEC level. Potentially she can. Potentially she can. Because she's a baller. She's a baller in high school. Now, she might fall into a situation where she can be her at a school. But from what was displayed this past season, and it's only a small sample size. We only saw a small sample size of Talaysia Cooper in college. But what we saw this past season is, first off, have this saying, I got it from my wife, who was a college basketball player, still got track records from the 80s. Free throws win games. Free throws win games. And Talaysia, in a small sample size, shot 38% from the free throw line. You cannot have a guard at the elite level shoot 38% from the free throw line. In this day and age of 3-and-D, of shooting threes and going back and defending and space, pace and space, this day and age, you can't shoot 5 for 21 from the three-point line. And that's what happened during the season. So, at spots, when she went in, she was a liability at the three, and she was a liability at the free throw line. Talaysia Cooper has all the talent in the world. All the talent in the world. She was sensational in high school. Sensational. Elite talent in high school. I was hoping that this offseason would be a growth period from her and she can make that big jump from the freshman year to the sophomore year. And I was looking forward to seeing that growth. She participated in the under-19 trials. She didn't make the team. I was hoping that she would make the team with Chloe Kitts and they could continue that continuity and then transform that into the, to the season, this upcoming season. But we won't see that. We won't see the growth that Talaysia would have made in the offseason. The offseason workouts just began. Offseason workouts just began for the Gamecocks. Just began. You can see it on Twitter. You can see it on social media, working out. In the weight room. You can see it on the courts. And I'm not privy to watching practice, watching the Gamecocks practice, and seeing the new freshmen and seeing the new transfers come in and how they fit. But I will say this, and I'll talk more about this in the next episode, about what happens now at the guard position with Talaysia Cooper gone. Because right now, we have 5 guards. Of those 5 guards, we have a total of 11 scholarship players on this team. So I'll talk about that in the next video. But I will end with this right here. Maybe the writing was on the wall. Because you got Malaysia Fulwiley, who's there, who's on campus, who's working out, who is a baller. You got transfer Tahina Pow, all Pac-12, 2 times, first team, who's on campus, who's working out, who is a baller. You got Tessa Johnson ranked the 25th player in the country, McDonald's All-American, who is a baller and a shooter and who has size at 5'10". You got some players on this squad who are ballers from top to bottom. And maybe Talaysia didn't see her playing time escalating this upcoming season. But we'll talk about what Gamecocks got in store for these 5 guards going forward. This concludes another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your boy, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so you continue to bring you the gospel. I continue to bring you the gospel of Gamecocks every single day. You're not rocking with the best. Since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your boy, Captain Will.